Hey there, it's Uncle JJ here. It's very early in the morning. I was actually lying in bed listening to the recitation in Arabic. And as I was listening to the recitation, a couple of things occurred to me. One of the things is when I was on TikTok, when I had TikTok, there was at least one platform, one page, or whatever you call that, called Love Quran. And what it was, you listened to, they presented it, excuse me, presented it in such a way that you listened to the recitation in Arabic, each verse. It was broken down verse by verse. You listen to it in Arabic, and then you have the English translation read to you, right? Well, that was on TikTok. Well, yesterday I discovered on YouTube a platform, or I don't know what we call these things, where they do the same thing. You listen to the recitation in Arabic, and then there is a English narrative, English translation narrative following each verse. But this one that I discovered on YouTube wasn't as good. Well, it was new to me. It was presented differently. And this morning, as I'm lying in bed listening to the recitation, something occurred to me. The thing that was different, is different, about the YouTube channel is that the recitation, actually, I think it's actually the same recitation that I listened to, but in Arabic, it's presented to you. But then the fellow who was reading it, the translation, was very monotone. It was different than the one on TikTok, on Love Quran. It was different. It just wasn't working for me. And I realized that while I'm listening this morning when I listen to the recitation in Arabic, for me, even though I don't understand what's being said, for me, there is emotion in it. There is the vocal, it rises and falls, and there's emotion in it. And because I don't speak Arabic, I can't connect what I hear as emotional qualities to the actual words. I tried to listen, when I listened to the translation, I tried to match them up. But I hear in the recitation, I hear passion, I hear emotion, I hear emphatic points in it, as if to, really punch this saying or that saying. And again, because I don't speak Arabic, I don't know that that's what's happening, but that's what I hear. That's what I feel, right? Consequently, I used to, and I'm considering this also on YouTube here. I used to read my translation. There's the Quran right there. I used to read my translation section, chapters on TikTok, which I may consider doing here on YouTube. But when I read, because of the essence, the feelings that I get when I listen to it, when I read it, I read it with that emotion. It's kind of hard to explain without giving you an example right now. But it's 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I was lying in bed. It was 4 something, and this the hypocrisy that I realized was so glaring that I had to get up and I had to make this video. Of course, I got up, I went downstairs to prepare some coffee, and then I came up and I need to share this with you. The fellow who reads on YouTube here, the Arabic is played, the recitation is played, and I hear all the, excuse the expression, musical qualities or emotional qualities, the emphasis. I hear that in Arabic. And then I listen to this guy read, and he's just monotone. However, his voice has an amplification to it. That's the only thing that's punching up his translation, is it's amplified. And as I was laying in bed, I was just like, the hypocrisy of this. Consider this for a moment. Muslims typically, they want to hold on to what, 6th, 7th century, whenever that was, you know, the way they dress and the way, and they want to hold on to that. I've only been in one mosque locally where the services were going on, and that was December 8th of 2023. I was in a mosque. But this morning, as I'm laying there listening, I realized the hypocrisy of the fact the Muslims typically, a lot of them, want to hold on to 6th and 7th century, you know, everything about it. But yet they amplify their voices, and nobody questions this. They amplify their voices. I'm telling you, I almost jumped out of bed because I felt like, gosh, why don't they understand? I believe in the Quran. I believe that Quran, not that Quran, but the recitation was sent down from God. I believe that. When I listen to it, I feel it. I feel the passion. It fills me with peace, and it guides me. I don't know how it happens, but it guides me. But if you're one of these people, one of these Muslims who have this connection with 7th or 8th century, whenever that is, you know, that's the true way to be. The next time you go into your mosque and you're listening to what's being said and it's amplified, allow yourself to question that. Okay? Peace.